Hey guys, this is Naveen here. Welcome back to Naveen Automation Labs. With this particular video, I'm going to start Gatling. It's again one of the best open source automation tool available for the performance testing. For all the load testing, we can do that. It's a great competitor with JMeter as well. So today we are not going to talk about how exactly it is better than JMeter, but Gatling provides lots of good feature, and somewhere if you are looking for some huge load capability, I think Gatling is the best choice for you. And if you're looking for something like easily hooked into your CI/CD pipeline, if you're looking for some script-based test automation with your performance testing, definitely you can do with Gatling. These things, the problem with the JMeter is that it provides a really good UI, but the scripting part is not that great, or we cannot write the script most of the time. But here you can use Scala, and then you can design some actual automation framework end to end. We can do that. And when you have huge amount of load and you really want that, okay, my RAM and CPU utilization should be less, it is a great support with Gatling as compared to JMeter as well, and it's having better efficiency for the massive scale load test. So whenever you're going to any good big companies where like Walmart, Amazon, where people are having very heavy load, certain examples, like there are a lot of examples, good e-commerce companies, they're using Gatling for their performance testing, and it can be easily hooked into their CI/CD pipeline, and then you can execute immediately for quick performance test. And writing the performance test cases over here, it's very easy in Gatling as compared to JMeter as well. JMeter is having its own advantages, no doubt about it. There's a huge, massive community with JMeter, but if you're looking for something like HP load runner, where we used to write the code and where we used to write the script in C, same thing we can do something in Gatling as well, but you have to use Scala as a functional programming, which is just like Java, which runs on JVM only, and but it's having its own compiler. But anyways, today we are just going to talk about how to set up Gatling and how to execute the first test in Gatling in Windows and Mac machines. So I'm going to show for that. So first you go to Google, guys, and then simple write gatling.io and go to this particular link, first link. So here you will see that you can see the description basic, the best developer tool to load test your web application. You simple click on get started, and it gives amazing UI report as well, guys. So it's having actually two versions. One is the open source and one is a frontline. Frontline is a management dashboard. For management interface dashboard, it will give it to you, but we don't need frontline. Simple, you just download Gatling open source. So simple, click on it on the open source, and this is the way we have to write the script. This is just like Java actually, and then it's easy if you have written some code with respect to HttpClient or RestAssured. It looks like that only, and then you simply click on download now, and it's a simple scroll down. You have to download Gatling from here. So downloading Gatling is very simple. Just simple click on it, and it will start downloading. It will give you one zip file which is around 60 MB on Windows. Second thing is, guys, that you need to have IntelliJ, because in IntelliJ we have to create one Scala project, and IntelliJ supports a Scala plugin like anything. That's like best combination available with the Scala, with the not with Eclipse. Better to use IntelliJ for that. So please download IntelliJ community version. I have already downloaded. You can watch my previous videos where I've already told how to install IntelliJ and how to set up. It's very simple. So do not use Eclipse for writing Gatling test cases with Scala. In the tutorials also, we will be using uh, IntelliJ only to write the Gatling Scala code. So once this is done, actually, so I'm not going to download it again. I'm just going to cancel it. It's already available with me. So what exactly I have to do? See, it was there with here. It will give you this particular zip file. You simple unzip it, this particular zip file, and then put it over here somewhere in this particular folder, and copy this particular folder, and then you simply go to your C drive, and inside the C drive, see Gatling folder that I have already created. Simple click on it, and then this is a simple copy paste over here. You can create your own folder, whatever the folder name that you want to give, it doesn't matter, but better to put it inside the C drive. Open this particular folder and simple paste that particular extracted folder over here. You open this, Gatling gives certain libraries, certain binaries, and certain examples also in the particular user file. You will get it certain test cases they have already written. You can execute those test cases. So If you go to this particular bin folder, here it will give you 4 files. You can see Gatling for Windows and Gatling for shell. So if you're running, let's say, on Unix based machine, maybe on Mac machine or Unix, you have to execute this particular file. They will give you one recorder also. You can record just like we do it in JMeter. You can record the script and it will generate the script in the form of a Scala, and then you can use that particular script and you can customize it if you really want to do that. But when we design the framework at the bigger level, we generally don't use this recorder. So recorder, I'll tell you later in upcoming chapters. So what we have to do, guys, that we have to execute this particular Gatling from the command line. But before that, I'll do one thing simple. Go to the configuration. Inside this configuration, all the configuration related, Gatling related configuration is available in this particular file. I'll tell you, I'll give you basic overview also about that. And inside the particular lib, you will see that, okay, there are a lot of executable jars are available. And as I told you that, okay, it's written in, okay, with the language Java, and libraries are written over here. So inside the lib, all the jars you will be getting over here. The results will be generated over here, and I'll show you that, okay, what kind of report it will generate in the form of HTML file. And there are certain certain examples are available. You can see simulations. Let's see this particular .scala file that they have created. You can read this Scala, and then you can check what kind of code they have written over here. And later on, obviously, we will be writing our own code as well. So what exactly I'm going to do, that I'm going to import this entire project in my IntelliJ. So you just open your IntelliJ like that. IntelliJ community version you can download, and I'm pretty much sure most of the people are already having IntelliJ on their laptop. And I'll show you the same thing on Mac machine as well. From IntelliJ, before proceeding further, what you have to do, guys, that you have to go to plugins and you have to download one plugin that is called Scala Plugin. Simple search for Scala and go to marketplace over here and search for Scala. See, this is the install. Click on marketplace and click on Scala installation. And it's a small plugin available on IntelliJ so that you can write the code in Scala, and all the suggestions and everything will be coming when you write the code. And let it install, and then we will see. It will ask you to restart your IntelliJ once it is installed. So yeah, restart IntelliJ once again. Click on restart. Yeah, so it's getting restarted once again. And after that, what you have to do, so from where, what you have to do, you have to click on open, and you have to go to your C drive where exactly that we have copy pasted under Gatling, and this is the project that we have to open that. So simple click on OK, and then it will import the project over here. So it will do some scanning files to index, so let it index. And once this is done, you can see the complete project libraries and classes and everything will be shown over here. So you can see that this is my configuration, gatling.config. When you open that particular configuration file, you will a lot of configuration that, okay, you can do that at the global level. So we will see the configuration later. After that, if you go to the scripting part, so this is how we write the script in Gatling. So if you go to the user files, and under user files, if you go to the simulations, under simulation folder, let's say this is a basic code they have written like that. So they are heading this particular API and adding all the header and everything over here. And then after that, they are sending the get request, port request, and then passing the JSON payload and everything. So we will see that how to write some basic script like that. Now, after that, what you have to, you can check the result will be shown under the result section over here, and then having all the libraries available over here. And then under this particular bin folder, make sure that, okay, you are getting this gatling.bat and recorder.bat file also if you're working on Windows. So in Windows machine, we will be using .bat file, and in the Mac machine, we will be using .sh file, or Unix machine also, we will be using gatling.sh. Now, what you have to do is that either you can go to the terminal from here directly, or you can open your command prompt. So let's say I'll open my command prompt from here in Windows, and then I'll go to that particular directory. So that is available in my C drive. So I'll simply go to cd dot dot, and then from CD, from the C drive, there is a Gatling folder is available. And then I'll be going to this particular Gatling folder, and I'll check there is a bin folder is available, right? So I'll go to the bin folder after that. So cd bin, and inside this particular bin, if you check the directory, we have this particular file that is called gatling.bat file. So guys, you have to execute gatling.bat. So how will you execute that? So I simple write dir command once again, and gatling.bat I'm going to execute. So simple write gatling.bat. Bat means it's a batch file, and you simple run it. Press enter. Make sure that your java underscore home path is already set. Gatling underscore home will be set by Gatling automatically, but it will check that you have JDK 1.8 or not. So it is compulsory to have JDK 1.8 or the higher version of. If you're having less than JDK 1.8, it won't work. JDK 1.8 and after 1.8, whatever the version that you have, that doesn't matter, it will work. But make sure Java underscore home path is already set it over there. If you don't know how to set up Java underscore home, please watch my previous videos. I've already prepared a couple of videos on Java underscore home. I'll share the video link in the description as well. That's why you can see that, okay, Gatling underscore home is set to this particular binary, and then the Java path I'm interacting with bin and java.exe, because Gatling works on top of Java only. And it's saying choose a simulation script. So let's see, there are sample scripts are available, and 0 1 2 3 4 5. So you can see basic simulation, advanced simulation, 0 1 2 3 4 5. All these test cases that they have already written, the sample test cases are actually coming from here. So if you can go to simple over here, see basic simulation, and then they have advanced simulation available over here, 0 1 2 3 4 5. These are the script actually, guys. If you really want to execute these script, any of them you can execute that. So when you simple run your gatling.bat, it's saying that, okay, choose a simulation number. So let's say I'm selecting basic simulation, so I'm selecting 0 from here. So simple press 0 and press enter. Then it will ask you select run description. So I simple write, let's see, this is my sample run, whatever the description that you want to write, and press enter. And that's it. It will start executing your test from the script, and then it will see. Let's see. So right now they are by default, they are using only one single thread user, and then sending the request and getting the response. So if you're getting the response like that, it means your Gatling is absolutely working fine. So it is almost done. So all the requests that you have created in your script, it will be executed, and it's saying that, okay, yeah, the report got generated. This is the index.html file, record will be generated, report will be generated. So I just simple copy this particular folder or this particular path, press Control C, and go to any browser. So let's say I'll go to the same browser over here. Simple, let's see, to this particular browser, open a new tab, and then Control V, that index.html file path, and then you open that. This is the kind of report, guys, that you will be getting it over here. Such a nice, beautiful, colorful report. You will be getting it. And this is the script name, basic simulation. This is a 20-second sample run, okay, ago that we executed. Duration is saying that on the current date, and these are the indicators, these are the requests that we have written in that particular script. This will give you a very good tabular format over here, and will tell you all the response time with respect to 50th percentile, 70th percentile, 95 and 99th percentile, what is the maximum response time, and the mean, average, and standard deviation also it will tell you. So the graphs and the reporting is amazingly good as compared to JMeter. It will give you the response time distribution, and it will tell you the response time percentile over the time. So a lot of graphs for analysis point of view, you can check it over here. And the same thing, if you really want to go to the detail section, you can go to the detail section, and for each and every request you can see the details graphs like that. A really good graph for each and every request you can write in your script, and you can check each and every report over here like that. So this is something really good. And in fact, for let's see, for every request it will tell you number of stats over here, that how much time it got executed, how many executions were there, one execution with one single thread over here, and then you can execute, and these are the percentile. And then you can analyze it, okay, why it is taking time, what is the average time, what is the response time, and everything you can check it from here like that. So this, the reporting part is amazingly good, guys, and it's very, very simple to execute that. And simple say press any key to continue, simple close it. Now if you really want to execute some other test, again you execute gatling.bat, and then it will check that how many script that you have in that particular project. So in this particular project we have multiple scripts. So let's see, this time I'm going to execute script number 5. Simple write 5 over here, and run simple run sample test, give a description, and then it will start executing the fifth test that we have written. I mean, these are just examples they have already provided. And later on in the next video onwards, I'll show you that how to create your own script, how to record your script, how to customize the script. We will see such things in this particular series. And that's it. You can see that report got generated once again. And this time the report will be different for the test number 5. And here you will see the console report as well. Like that, you can see the 50th response, 50th percentile, 70th 5 percentile, or something like this. You will be getting it over here like that. So it's very simple, guys. Simple, download it and go to that particular directory and execute gatling.bat file, and that's it. And if you really want to see the code and everything, because when we start writing the code, when we start developing the code, we will be writing under these simulations folder, and we will be using our own folder structure over here. In fact, we will not use this particular project. We will be creating our own separate project for that. So let's see how can we do that. We will be creating our own Maven project, and then we will be writing our own dependencies and everything. Then we will be executing through Maven commands and preparing our own script over there, and folder structure, package structure, everything. We will be doing a proper framework, basic framework we will try to design over here like that. Okay, so this is about the Windows. Now quickly I'll show you on my Mac machine as well. Exactly same thing, you have to do it on Mac machine, guys. But the thing is, in Mac machine, instead of bat file, you have to execute the .sh file. So let me show you my screen on Mac now. So this is the Mac machine, guys. You have to click on get started and click on download Gatling, which I have already downloaded. And what exactly I have kept over here, where exactly I have kept inside my documents. So you go to the documents, and then here I have created one uh, Gatling. See, this is the folder that I have already available over here inside the documents. And then you simply open that under this particular bin directory. This is the gatling.sh file that I have to execute. If you really want to import this particular project in IntelliJ, you can do that. So let me open my IntelliJ. So this is my IntelliJ. I'm going to open in my Mac machine now. Please use IntelliJ. I'll repeat once again. You have to use IntelliJ. The project is actually I've already created. Let me just, yeah, this is the project that I have already imported. If it is you really want to import one more time, I can show you once again. Simple, go to file and go to open. And then you have to select that particular project that you have already downloaded, and the zip file that you have already downloaded. Go to documents and then select this particular file and click on open. So the entire project will be visible over here like that. And then you can see that, okay, we have all the bin file, gatling.bat, sh, all the configurations are available. Then we have all the user files, all the simulation test cases. So we will be writing our script under simulations, whatever the simulation script that we have to write. And if you see that, okay, this is the class basic simulation, whatever the class name you want to write, which is extending the simulation, which is coming from the Gatling library. And then this is the base URL. These are the header that we have to pass. And then some other information that, okay, this is a get call, request number 1. You can give any request, let's see, my request or whatever the request name you want to give. This is the HTTP get call that we are calling it. And then you can create cascaded cascaded format also. You can write it like after this particular script, I want to execute this particular request. After that, I want to execute this particular request. And every time I want to give a pause of 2 seconds over here like that. So very simple, guys. Don't worry about that. I'll show you how to write a basic script like that. These are the sample script they have already provided. They are actually hitting some URL like this, computer database gatling.io. They are hitting this particular base URL. Now I'll quickly show you that how you execute the same thing on your Mac machines. So what you have to do, you have to go to your terminal, and from the terminal, let me just clear this particular console. We will go to cd, go to this particular Gatling folder directory, and here you have this particular bin folder. So go to bin folder and check that, okay, this is the gatling.sh file. You have to execute that. So if you're using any Unix machine or any Mac machine, you have to execute gatling.sh, and then for Windows machine, you have to execute gatling.bat. So how will you execute that? Simple, write dot and forward slash and gatling.sh and run it. Make sure java underscore home path is set in your Mac machine as well. If it is not set, guys, your script will not work. Okay, and gatling underscore home will be set by this automatically. You don't need to do that. And then it's saying that, okay, hey, again, choose a simulation script number. So let's see, this time I'm selecting script number 6, and then you simply run it. Let's see, this is my testing runner. Any description you can write it, and it will start. And then it will generate a very nice report. So you can see that it has started executing. Okay, almost done. The reporting part is really impressive. And yep, so you can see that, okay, the report got generated over here, and you simply copy this and open in a new tab somewhere. Let's see, go to new window, and this is the report you will be getting it, right? Same thing. So let's see, in this particular script number 5, we had number of requests like that for search and select and page 0 1 2 3 4 5 like this. And then these are the graphs you are getting it. Okay, so this is how you can submit the report to the developer. You can integrate with your CI/CD Jenkins pipeline, and then you can the moment we generate the build, automatically it will execute your test cases from Gatling, and then you can see that all the detail section, everything, we can check it over here, right? So this is about the Mac machine. You can simply do that. And if you go to IntelliJ from here as well, all the reports will be generated under result section over here. So okay, you can see that we executed this particular report, and here you will get this particular index.html. So from here also you can open that, right? So simple, it's very simple, guys. We will be writing the script from here. So in the next video onwards, we will create some basic script, folder structure and everything. We will pick one sample application, any, let's say, request rest .in or any sample application API. We will be taking that, and then we will execute. We will try to write some basic script from there. Till then, please set up everything with respect to Gatling. Check that are you able to execute some basic script and able to generate the report or not. Make sure you are having java_home file path in your system environment variables. Let me know if you're not able to do that. So thank you so much, guys. A lot to know, lot to understand in Gatling, and it will be a very good thing in your portfolio, in your profile, if you're adding Gatling as a performance tool along with JMeter. Because most of the good product companies, big product companies, where you have to generate heavy load, and you have to create one end-to-end script based written framework. In that case, you always prefer Gatling instead of JMeter. That is the advantage you will be getting it over here. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thanks for watching this particular video. I'll see you in the next video, and till then, take care, subscribe to the channel. Let me know if you have any issues. God bless you all, guys.